I can't believe I'm about to do another one of these again. I figured I'd do these things in chronological order, so the next first episode I'm going to be reacting to from the past is Mega Man Episode 1. Now, you can kind of see it in the corner, but I'll probably zoom this in or something in editing. You can see that this was uploaded in February 2014. This was around the time where I first got my 3DS capture card, and by some miracle, it's still the same capture card I have since the very beginning. But yeah, this is pretty much one of the first things I did with my 3DS capture card, and you can kind of tell that all of these Let's Plays coming up were pretty much just a high of having some advanced technology to record with at the time it was released. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and fire up Mega Man Episode 1 and see how cringy it is, considering this was 6 years ago and I still have not done Mega Man 2, so you can probably figure why. But let's see how truly bad it was at the time. Hello everybody and welcome to Mega Man on the Nintendo 3DS Virtual Console. 3DS Virtual Console, yes. This is going to be interesting because Mega Man is a series that I never really played, despite its popularity. Maybe it's because of the creepy cover art that they used for the earlier games. That's a very true fact. I'm surprised. I never was really interested in the Mega Man games up until... Okay, I'm gonna pause it real quick, but that's basically true. Outside of the creepy Mega Man art that they used for the games. But I was never really into Mega Man. It was this Let's Play was kind of something... I mean, it was almost considered technically blind. I played it like once through before Let's Playing it, the first game, and I figured, you know what, this is a quick game, let me just go ahead and do it. So far... Around this time, the commentary wasn't necessarily bad. It's just the commentary audio, I should say, wasn't necessarily bad, or at least judging through my headphones. If I had it on my television, it'd probably sound a little jarring. But the commentary wasn't necessarily bad in terms of audio levels, at least for this one. I know it gets bad around this point. I think Kirby Triple Deluxe is where it was really, really bad in Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, but like the style, just listening to the old way I used to style the videos, and even like a year or 2 years ago, it was pretty bad, the way I presented my commentary. So going back and listening to all this stuff is intriguing to say the least, but let's go ahead and play more of it just to see if it gets any worse, because so far this is a pretty good start for 30 seconds. About a year and a half ago, and, well, Mega Man here is pretty much going to be blind. I've only played a little bit of the game, mostly, let me scroll through the Fireman and the Gutsman stages, and these are considered to be the hardest levels of the game. Yes, so these are going to be fun when I get to those. We're actually starting off with Gutsman because I'm going to do this clockwise, so we're going to go Gutsman, Iceman, Bombman, Okay, so Fireman, I did have a strategy back then in terms of how to structure this Let's Play. Although if there's a better order to do this, I would like suggestions, because these power-ups can help out with each other, so if you know the proper order... So this really was more blind than I remember, so I don't cry listening over this game, and how terrible I will be at it, then let me know in the comments. You can also see in the above my head a little bit what I ended up going with, so that's pretty funny. Press start to play. Press start to play, oh lord. The audio for the gameplay is pretty good. The commentary, again, is whatever. It's good for Alright, here we go. For the time that I was doing videos, 70,000. But, you know. I don't think I'm gonna do that, in all honesty. Oh god. Oh, there's my first damage taking of... Oh, there it goes, my first damage taking. Great use of words. I hate these glasses. They always go down on me. I look like a librarian when I do this. I think that's enough of Mega Man Episode 1. It was pretty okay. A lot better than the previous 5 first episodes, at least in my opinion. Especially Mario 64. But yeah, Mega Man still really not a series I'm into. I mean, I have played a little bit of Mega Man 2, and if I were to do that anytime soon, which I'm not planning to, but if I were to do that anytime soon, it'd probably be somewhat like Mega Man, the first Mega Man LP. It'd be mostly blind, but I think that'd be funnier, actually. I don't know. It's not in my plans to do Mega Man 2 at all. I have, like, a full list of stuff till, like, 2024, but it's not really something in the cards. Maybe if I play more of Mega Man 2, I'll consider it, but I don't know. I might never play Mega Man again on the channel. It really depends. So that's enough of Mega Man Episode 1. Let's move on to the next Let's Play, Pokemon Heart Gold. Now, I just want to get it out of the way now. I'm still a big Chugga Conroy fan. And I'm not proud, but I did technically steal his Okamiden layout, which is kind of obvious if you were to compare them. But I kind of stole his Okamiden layout and modified it, like, a little bit. Actually, is it modified at all? I don't really think so. You can tell how piss poor I did of a job, because, like, the corners are weird. This is more outlined than this side and stuff like that. Not my proudest moment, and funnily enough, I don't really do this anymore with, like, the layout like this anymore, but also Chugga doesn't do that anymore, so it's kind of funny when you think about it. But anyway, let's hop into Pokemon Heart Gold, Episode 1. Heart Gold started in April 2014, so that was also more than 6 years ago. Holy crap. Alright, let's go ahead and press play. Okay, game audio's pretty alright. Could be a little higher. Just a smidge. Or maybe that was just the intro. No, I think this is pretty alright. Yeah, this is pretty alright. This is probably how I'd have it nowadays. Maybe, no, yeah, maybe a little higher. I like the job I did editing that. The screen transition with the grass, I remember editing that. I remember that. That was pretty cool. It didn't take too long to do that. It was, like, pretty simple. And then, the switching between screens for certain things like that, that's on the bottom screen normally, but I put it in the top screen. I remember that. I remember editing this LP somewhat. Not too much. I like how I had the static Heart Gold, Soul Silver thing, the background, even though I only played Heart Gold. I like how I have that there. I don't remember where I even grabbed that wallpaper, but I used it. Oh, I took my sweet time doing this intro, didn't I?
Hello everybody and welcome to my new Let's Play
commentary's
of
not great.
Pokemon Heart Gold for the Nintendo DS. As you can see, there is the version mascot of Pokemon
that
Heart
weird
Gold.
fade instead of just doing a weird
And,
different...
Well, that's pretty much it.
Oh,
So,
God.
with upgraded technology, now we don't press the start button to play. We can actually touch the bottom screen and Ho-Oh's face
and
to
I
get
did
that
the fade
done.
again. Oh, my God.
So without further ado,
Oh, that was awkward.
let's get started.
Oh, here comes the Professor Oak voice. Oh, I remember this. I haven't done the Oak voice in, like, forever.
Alright, and right here is info if you need it.
Menu.
I don't. I've played all 6
I wish they would
generations
introduce
of
this in
Pokemon.
the Pokemon games. I remember when they had this for
Control and Adventure
Platinum,
info's there,
and they
should
have
include
this
this
for
in
Heart Gold,
every
Soul Silver. They should
Pokemon
do this
game,
again.
but
I don't need any info. I've played this game
info needed and get things
for
rolling.
years. 20 years. I still do the same yawn thing in video game chats.
What?
Text.
Is it already that late? Oh no, I overslept.
Here comes the Oak voice.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I want to try to mimic it. Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. It's still pretty much the same. Still
to the
kind
world of Pokemon.
My name is Professor Oak.
But everyone calls me the
Pokemon
Pokemon Professor. Before we go any further,
Okay.
I'd like to tell
Good
you
to know for when I do Let's Go Pikachu and
know
Eevee down the
about
road.
this world.
Let me skip ahead,
Yes.
just because. I still do the same thing, though, going back to it. I still do the same thing with my name.
Yes, Oak, I am a male. Please tell me your name.
I still do the same thing, right,
Professor
for all of them?
Oak, it's the same as every single time I've played Pokemon.
I think I've used that line every single time. It's the same thing every time I play Pokemon. I think I've used that each and every time. Oh yeah, right here. Exiting the house, if it'll load.
But I'm gonna stick with it because I like it.
Exiting the house, I end up doing the backgrounds where I change it like that. Also, pretty much stole that from Chugga Conroy. Again, not my proudest moment. Oh, how was my Lyra voice? I kind of forget how that was. Was it just, like, the normal girl voice I do? Oh, that's not even it yet.
Miss, I think you're supposed to catch the Pokemon in a Pokeball and not just kidnap it.
Oh,
anyways,
wow, I forgot about that line.
Go down
and I revealed
here,
her name
right away. Right
Alright, cool.
So let's go inside.
Let's see, how was my Elm voice? I don't want to dwell too far on each episode.
Do you know about my research? As you know, Pokemon are carried inside Pokeballs
I remember this because I used a different microphone for this.
Pokeball was invented,
because the P sounds are a little more potent,
just like
if you will,
Lyra does.
where you could hear the puh.
Pokeballs are great.
I used, I think it, what is it, the Blue Nessie? I think it's called.
Walking with Pokemon
is it the Blue Nessie? It's like a long-necked microphone. I think I used that for this, and that was it.
So,
oh no, I used it for like the first
Pokemon.
What, 11 episodes?
Beside this Pokemon?
This is gonna play, but I think I used it up until episode 11, yeah. I think I used it until episode 11, and then I was like, I'm gonna go back to my Blue Yeti. But yeah, that was Heart Gold. It's not too bad. It probably... I at the time that this came out, I did consider Heart Gold to be my best Pokemon LP. Now I consider it to be Sun and Moon my best one. And Sun and Moon is probably, like, top 5, definitely, for sure. One of my best Let's Plays I've ever done. At the time, though, Heart Gold I did consider my best Pokemon one. Even though, I think it was either after Heart Gold or around after Alpha Sapphire where I deleted the original couple Let's Plays I did. I don't necessarily remember all too well, but yeah, at the time I did consider Pokemon Heart Gold to be one of my best Let's Plays, especially for Pokemon. Even until Platinum, I think I considered Heart Gold to be my best Pokemon LP. So yeah, it could have been better. Could have been. If they ever make Let's Go Johto, I'll probably just end up doing that, because Lord knows I need to remake my Leaf Green and Fire Red LP, and that's probably just going to end up being Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, so if Let's Go Johto ever happens, then I'll probably just end up doing that. Alright, let's move on to Kirby Triple Deluxe. I've only reacted to 2 of these, and I've been recording for like 13 minutes. Oh god. Alright, I need to speed things up. Pretty much same thing, except I modified the DS one, thing I stole from Chugga, to 3DS. Alright, let's play Kirby Triple Deluxe. Episode 1. That's not my next Let's Play. Oh, phone call. Great, while I'm recording. Awesome.
Hello everybody and welcome to my new Let's Play.
This is the bad.
Kirby Triple Deluxe.
Where I try to speak super fast.
Hello everybody and welcome back to more of Kirby Triple Deluxe.
That was actually sounded almost accurate to the next couple episode intros.
3DS. It's been
such
a
game
long time
audio
since
could
we
be
played a
higher.
Kirby game. That
definitely
gyro
could be
controls
higher.
On the main menu are a thing now.
Anyways, I pointed out the gyro controls right away. Cool.
And let's jump into a new file.
I remember I had to delete the introduction thing because I did an introduction thing separate from here because I had to because it got copyrighted because HAL Laboratory isn't really great about copyright.
So let's begin.
And I think I did the same thing for this as well, where I switched the backgrounds.
Well, hello to you too, Kirby. I'm glad you're excited.
You can kind of
because let's jump into World
when I go to this world.
Fields.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I changed the background a bit too.
Without any
so pretty much Heart Gold and Triple Deluxe were kind of one and the same in a sense.
with the layout thing and then the background.
That music, though, how can you not get excited to play Triple Deluxe?
I think I would redo Triple Deluxe, but probably not for a while. I have other Kirby games I want to do.
Right here, they'll teach you how to jump, but if you've played Kirby before, you basically know everything. I will point them all out, though. I do love, though, how they brought... Oh, I just fell through.
This isn't too bad. The intro was a little cringe, but the rest of the commentary is not too bad.
For this game, and I hope that
I think I changed it up for this, right?
Will be no exception.
I did switch to full screen. I do like that. Could have been better. Yes, I did switch the layout. I made it more rainbowy for the Hypernova.
You can see that.
I like those little edits that I did.
But still, kids, eat your fruits and vegetables.
I even gave good advice to children back then.
Really just the Hypernova inhale and then
but yeah, even back then, the little edits that I did like this
basically with
are pretty cool. I mean, I don't do them really anymore because I don't do the layout stuff.
Here, as well as solve intricate puzzles.
But yeah, I like that. That's one aspect of the older videos I do like, the more unique edits to things, like the background changes, the layout thing changing a little bit.
Other than the keychains.
But yeah, that's Kirby Triple Deluxe. It's pretty straightforward. Again, if I could remake Triple Deluxe, I probably would, but not right now. Probably maybe down the road. Although I did say with Captain Toad I was done redoing stuff, but then also deep in my loins, I want to remake Super Princess Peach, but I don't know. Maybe if Nintendo makes an HD Super Princess Peach, it'll motivate me, but I doubt they will. They pretty much don't even acknowledge that exists anymore. Alright, let's move on to Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Episode 1, January 2015, so 5 years ago now instead of 4. Alright, let's go ahead and fire up Alpha Sapphire Episode 1. I remember vividly that this was around the time that my capture card worked properly in terms of recording it straight from the console, instead of now I record it through OBS, which is watered down because you can kind of see more pixels here from the straight raw recording from the 3DS capture software. But yeah, it doesn't really work anymore. It stopped working. I don't know why, but yeah, it's whatever. I think it was because I was having issues with XSplit, because I used to record the game audio through XSplit via the 3DS capture software. I think during A Link Between Worlds it started getting a little weird, where it wouldn't it would record the game audio, but it would skip stuff, and things would be a little weird, and then I just ended up switching to OBS to record everything, and honestly, it kind of sucks, because, again, you can see more pixels here. It's a little more pixely, instead of watered down, but, it's whatever. And I think I still use the layout here, too, right? Yeah, see, look at all those pixels you can see in the Pokemon logo. Yep, I did do the background.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire for the Nintendo 3DS.
Game audio is about the same as Triple Deluxe, but it could be higher.
Right now is Kyogre, the mascot of
pretty
Pokemon
much the same
Alpha
thing I did in Heart Gold, where I was
will be also doing my best to show off Pokemon Omega Ruby
and I did do a difference between Triple Deluxe. I separated the bottom screen and top screen
generation
instead of having them
probably
kind
the
of
most
interconnected.
Beloved Pokemon games of all time.
And at the time, that was true. Kind of before then it was true. Generation 3 is considered by a lot of people to be the best generation of all time. I think Gen 5 is the best of all time, but people have their opinions, of course. But man, oh man, at the time I remember a lot of hype around Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and then the games just, took a big nosedive because there were so many things that were different. Unlike Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which were more inspired by, Pokemon Crystal, this wasn't like Pokemon Emerald. I think if these games took more inspiration from Pokemon Emerald, these games would have been, super adored, considering, the graphical updates and everything, and the mechanic changes that came with Pokemon X and Y. But they didn't inspire from Emerald. They were pretty much straight-up remakes of Ruby and Sapphire, just with, the new mechanics. And it just didn't really work. They should have used the Emerald approach, At least they did have the Delta episode after the main story, but these really should have been straight up just like Emerald.
The Hoenn region you knew and loved 10 years ago is now in glorious 3D. So without any further ado, let's get started.
And I think I did the full screen thing again for the intro, because it puts you in the back of the van, yeah, right? And I love this. This is one of my favorite parts.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Of Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
The Game Boy intro.
My name is Birch, but everyone calls me
I love my Birch voice.
The Pokemon
It kind
Professor.
of sounds like the Dan Green voice from the anime.
This is what we call a Pokemon.
Kind of. I think I was rewatching the anime at the time, and I think I tried doing the Dan Green Professor Birch voice. I love this intro. This is my favorite intro sequence in Pokemon. Hands down the best intro sequence.
Them, sometimes playing together as friends, and sometimes helping one another out.
And I did switch from full screen back into non-full screen.
Before we get out of here,
I don't know why I exactly switched from
nice try,
the
Mom.
full screen.
I don't need
there.
no adventure rules, but before we get out of here,
yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Is to press the X button
to
because
open
of your menu.
Because of the menu.
And
okay.
I'm changing that text speed to fast, and everything else pretty much stays the same.
I remember this a lot. It could have been a lot better.
Help me!
Oh, that was that was so bad. That was too loud. Even for... I had this at, like, half volume, and it still hurt my ears.
Hello, you over there. Please, help me out. In my bag.
But yeah, I remember this. I remember Alpha Sapphire. Probably not as much as I do remember Heart Gold. But I do remember Alpha Sapphire quite a bit. Yeah, it definitely could have been better. I know I say that for a lot of the early videos, but... it could have been better, but at the time, they were acceptable, so I think I can give it the pass like that. But now, if I were to do this, if this was just last year, I'd probably be, I don't know. But at the time, 5 years ago, or 6 years ago for the stuff that came before this, yeah, it was pretty okay. Anyway, let's move on to the final video, first episode I'm going to be reacting to. I know I've been doing these by 5, but that seems to be a sweet spot considering I record for like about 25-30 minutes, so I don't want these being ridiculously long because I don't really cut these up like other people probably would to make them like 11-minute videos. Anyway, let's go ahead and react to Yoshi's Island Episode 1. You might see that there's the introduction video before that. That's just the story intro cutscene, but I don't know what was it with me back then where I separated the like story cutscenes at the start of stuff to like from the first episode. I did stop doing that, obviously, you can tell, but anyway, let's go ahead and fire up Yoshi's Island Episode 1. The first episode came out in February 2015, so this is also 5 years ago. I feel super old considering I have not done another Yoshi game in 5 years, so yeah, I might need to rectify that soon. Alright, let me lower the volume and let's fire it up. Oh, I remember this, though. I remember the custom GBA thing I did. That was cool.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to
Commentary's
my new
pretty good.
Let's Play
Oh, I remember, though, the
Yoshi's
commentary
Island
was a
for
little
the
too
Game
loud
Boy
in some
Advance.
cases.
Even though we're doing the GBA version, I'm actually playing this on the Wii U Virtual Console as part of the little closing
that's an acceptable
promotion
intro
that
thing.
Club Nintendo had. Rest in peace, Club Nintendo. Anyway.
Wow, yeah, Club Nintendo's been dead for 5 years. Holy crap.
Not go into any of the practice
But I remember this. Let me pause that because it'll be distracting if I hear my own voice from 5 years ago in the background. I remember doing the custom GBA thing. I did it for my initial LPs of the Donkey Kong Country trilogy as well, or maybe it was only the third one. I don't necessarily remember, but yeah, I remember doing custom GBA things, and I made custom GBA things for even more GBA games I wanted to play. I think I even did make one for Minish Cap, so technically in the back of my mind I had plans for Minish Cap, even all the way back here. But yeah, I remember making a lot of custom GBA background things. I even made one, I think, for, I think I made one to eventually redo Nightmare in Dreamland, Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland, and I never did it, obviously. But yeah, I remember making these custom GBA style things. This was really cool. I don't think anybody else was doing this at the time, too, so this was, like, super unique. I even love how I had the select and start. This was basically inspired by, the custom Game Boy Micro things, custom Game Boy Micro covers, although they weren't as cool as this, in my opinion. But yeah, I remember making these. This is such a trippy flashback.
A new file.
And let me pause it again real quick. The commentary to game audio ratio is actually really good here, at least for most of the episodes, especially this first one, because I think episode 4, 5, 6, somewhere over there, the commentary was low, the game audio was high. Even back then, I wasn't necessarily the greatest with balancing the audio, and I'm still not perfect, but, you know. But yeah, that was basically my point. The game audio to commentary ratio was actually pretty alright right here. Obviously, could have been better, but at the time, again, I know I've said this a lot, but at the time, this was actually really, really good, especially compared to the other 9 LPs before it, so, and all the other ones that got deleted that were also in this time period. So yeah, this actually was pretty good. Let me listen to more of it just to see if it's not a fluke for the intro aspect.
Welcome to Yoshi's Island, a paradise where all the Yoshis live.
And I think I was using my blue microphone again at this time. Yeah, because I started doing it after episode 11 of Heart Gold. I don't know what it is, the difference in commentary between Kirby and Alpha Sapphire compared to this. I don't know what happened, but it ended up working out pretty well, at least for the time.
Where the other one is.
But now I have my sexy XLR microphone, which is
to his destination via a relay system. And so begins a new adventure for the Yoshis and Baby Mario.
I just realized I haven't been watching these in full screen. Oh well, it's whatever. I want to go into the actual levels. Oh, you can see a black bar. Okay, so it's not completely perfect.
Welcome
you can see a little
Yoshi's
black line
Island.
underneath. Yeah, you can see it there.
So, basically, we're going to go through a little bit of tutorial stuff for this.
Tutorial stuff, I've been saying that pretty much since
Marios, you get
even
5
back
up.
then.
Usually, I only get at least 1 Mario, and yeah, see. There is
the commentary is a little more jarring at this point.
I just don't
because
really...
of the intro. Why did I scroll down?
Really, this is the time that there would be...
Let me go back into another stage.
And back here we go. See, we're already making loops. We're probably going to be making
this
at
is
least
better.
1 more loop, so...
Yeah, the game audio commentary balance is actually pretty good for the time. So that's not too bad. I did good, kind of, back then.
And now it's time for the first transformation.
Oh, the helicopter, I remember that.
And this is where
the
things
black
get
bar
difficult
bothers me. I didn't notice it at the time, but it bothers me. I think I noticed it during the LP and then I fixed it.
I need to collect every single
that was
coin, basically.
Not my proudest thing.
Let's make our way over.
Let's see, let's skip ahead a bit to this level.
Pollen! Oh, I almost messed that up. Almost messed it up.
These pollen, did I say pollen or ballin'? I think I said both at the same time, I don't know.
Ground pound there.
But yeah, this
that was
actually
close,
isn't bad.
Okay.
This isn't necessarily bad. This is actually pretty alright for the time.
Okay.
Oh, I did hit the key.
I can actually show this off now.
I said it at the same time.
I want
yeah,
that.
I kind of remember doing this.
What is going on?
I kind of remember this
LP.
LP.
Get me to the 30
Not all
stars
too
that
well.
I require, and I messed up that. I wanted to...
Is there anything else? Oh, the balloon minigame.
Oh, no, I messed up. I didn't press up.
Oh, that commentary
That's fine.
was loud. That was super loud.
Okay, we can just...
Well, let's see.
You already left.
What
a jerk. Alright, well, I think we have 21.
I don't know what I was reacting to there, but I think I'm just gonna stop there, because, yeah, I've been recording for a good while now, so I want to try to keep these below, like, 30 minutes, but I know that's not necessarily gonna be possible. Well, that's another reaction video to older first episodes from older Let's Plays. I'll probably end up doing this again maybe in another couple months, but until then, thank you for watching, and I will catch you later.